famous exercise from Julia Cameron's book, The Artist's Way, called morning pages. Basically, you write nonstop for 3 pages in the morning. Well, you get a cup of coffee, but that's about it. Anyway, your hand cramps, and a lot of the writing is, I don't know what I'm writing, or crap, my hand hurts. But the idea is you're cleaning your pipes to let the ideas flow. I'm using it to work through some of my shit. And this morning I was working on opening myself up and being in my heart, taking my head off and just living in my heart energy, which is hard for a Cancer. I was reflecting on the current US administration and the things that are happening in the government stage, and I was reminded of one of the teachings I learned about seeing someone in a different energy. You're the creator of your life movie. You're the casting director, scriptwriter, actor, craft services. When in casting your movie, you cast one of your characters in a negative light, you give them that energy. As we are all energetic beings, they respond to what you're throwing down. They show up as you've cast them. Here's the secret. If you change their character's profile by changing the energy you're protecting at them, you change your relationship to them and with them. For example, if you have a boss that isn't helpful and manages by seagull leadership, flying in, shitting all over everything you're working on and then leaving, try to bathe them in love and light and recast them as a collaborator instead. You'll find the next interaction with them is more collaborative. It's not that they've changed their energy. You've changed your energy with them, which brings out a different outcome. Don't believe me? Try it. It works. In thinking about what's going on currently on the US stage, I was reminded of my morning pages that all the players, like us, are still part of Source Energy. Even Hitler was part of Source Energy because that's all there is. Those vibrating at lower vibrations are still vibrating. Ours is not to know or understand their soul journey. We have our own to focus on. To judge others' journey is not our place. However, that does not mean as people, as a society, we need to accept and allow the things that destroy the collective experience. It's important to remember that you have darkness in you, too. If you don't accept it and choose to bury it instead, it becomes like a seed that grows into a tangled vine. You'll find the lessons that fruit off that vine will keep showing up in your life. The healthy way to deal with those parts of ourselves that aren't our highest vibration is to see them, understand they are part of us, and let them go with love and light. Those parts of us that aren't preferred are still part of Source Energy. If we reframe our relationship to others in the same way, recast them from villain to co-creator, we give them a chance to change and heal. Oh, I know, I thought the same thing. Why do I think I have the influence to change anyone by framing them in love and light? How do I know that will even work? Well, here's the thing. It isn't about changing them. It's about changing you. It's all about how you show up, how you change your energy in relationship to them. And trust, Source has all of this in hand. That's where this faith thing comes in. Here's the big reveal in all of this. While you may not have the power to change the circumstances going on in the world, others do. Everyone is being called to awaken now. This current, almost Batman villain-like show that's going on in Washington, D.C. is a sign to those who can make a difference, those whose path it is to be leaders of the people. It's their call to do what they are called to do. Things are falling in place, and it will all be all right at the end of the day. I've known that since the start. The awakening that's sweeping the earth isn't just happening for one or two of us. It's happening for all of us. We're all being encouraged to level up. The spiritual energy that is flooding this planet right now is immense, and the call has gone out to all. It's not that many are called, few are chosen. It's many are called, few choose to rise to the occasion. That's the true meaning of that scripture. And there's nothing wrong with not rising to the occasion on a soul level. If they choose not to hear the call this lifetime, they'll get a chance again the next lifetime. But some will choose to level up. The ones who have the calling to intervene are where? They're simply gaining their courage at the moment. They know. They see. They hear. The call is going out now, and many, many, many people are waking up. Don't let the irony of the fact that the plan to squash woke is actually waking people up. Don't let that be lost on you. Remember, the universe has a wonderful sense of humor. In the meantime, change your energy around it. Understand it's all part of Source, and Source has your back. You are the director of your movie, as we all are of our own movies. Change the casting of characters by changing the energy you cast at them. See what I did there? When you do, you're changing your energy around the situation. And that's the only movie that you are called to direct. And scene.